Hey everyone! Welcome to my Hobbiton vlog. This trip was really special because, as of November 2024, visitors can now go inside an actual Hobbit home. And it's not the one you think. So grab your sketchbooks and let's explore Middle-earth together. We drove down to the town of Matamata, which is about a 2-hour drive south of Auckland City. Matamata has some fun movie-themed spots, like the welcome sign and the Hobbit-themed information center, one of the starting points for the tours. We decided to drive ourselves to the Shire's Rest, just a short 14-minute drive from town. We visited during winter, which is the quietest time to go. Once we arrived, we grabbed our tickets and had a little time to explore before our tour started. There's a cozy cafe upstairs, though, as expected, it's a bit pricey. Because we arrived early enough and it wasn't too busy, we were offered to be placed in an earlier and less crowded tour group. I loved all the details and information on the map. I'm definitely going to stick this in my sketchbook.
Hello, I just wanted to welcome you on your journey to Hobbiton. I'm very pleased that you're able to take the time to go visit our set. It's great when you're making a movie, everything's so temporary. The film survives, but the sets and the costumes and the props that you make, they all just get thrown away. And so I'm delighted that Hobbiton has managed to survive, and I'm really pleased that you're taking the time to visit it, and I hope that you enjoy yourself.
Walking into Hobbiton was like stepping into a fairy tale. Hobbit homes stretched out as far as the eye could see, surrounded by lush gardens and vibrant flowers. Fun fact, the vegetables and flowers are real. The staff tend to the gardens each season, so everything feels genuinely alive and well cared for. There's a free audio narration that explains the history of each Hobbit home and what its residents do for a living. If you look closely, you'll spot some home-baked goods, garden tools, and even laundry hanging out to dry. The bulletin board was so sweet, each note written in unique handwriting and well weathered around the edges. We were lucky to have such sunny weather that day. There are 39 Hobbit halls dotted around the place. They are built to 3 different scales. Some are human-sized, while others are mid-sized, and the last are much smaller. These scales are used to create perspective between the characters in the films. So when a taller character such as Gandalf is filmed, he is stood next to the smaller scaled homes. It's super fun to learn about the movie tricks used to shift perspective. Seeing the small stalls with homemade goods made me wonder what kind of jobs characters would do in my own worlds. The idea of a fantasy baker or a little seamstress brings to mind so many ideas and questions as to what they'd make, what they'd accept as trade or currency, and who would buy it. It's fun to let your inspired mind wander. We walked up to Bag End and saw Bilbo's home. The little book left out was written in Cirth, the runic alphabet. Although I love how detailed and iconic his home is, I didn't hang around long as everyone wanted to take photos and videos of it. While in the party field, we wandered and waited for our turn to go inside one of the homes. This home had the cutest mailbox with a newspaper for the Shire tucked inside. I was worried that it would get damaged in the rain, but on closer inspection, it seemed to be made of something stronger than paper. They really do think of everything. We wandered up to Bagshot Row and took a moment to admire Samwise Gamgee's home with its adorable garden. Soon after, it was time to step inside one of the homes. We visited the home of the Proudfoot family, beekeeper hobbits. For those of you who are taller, just a heads up, you might need to duck a little while exploring inside.
Fish.
The Proudfoot family, also known as the Proud Feet, is a name that holds a bit of playful humor from Lord of the Rings. If you remember the birthday party scene in The Fellowship of the Ring, Bilbo addresses them as Proudfoots, only to be corrected by a hobbit who shouts, "Proud feet!" It's one of those fun little moments that really sticks with fans. As their name suggests, Proudfoots are known for their particularly large feet, one of many traits that make them stand out in the Shire. One of the most notable Proudfoots is Odo, and it's really cool to see what his home looks like. Their house in Hobbiton is filled with charming rustic details. You'll find many gardening awards, beekeeping supplies, and other signs of a hard-working hobbit family. Everything inside feels like it's been lived in. Even the fire in the hearth is real and keeps the room warm and cozy. For those who visited in the summer, was there a fire in the hearth? My favorite part was a little wooden croaking frog on the table. I really wanted to take it home. It's those little touches that really bring the space to life. The bedroom and bathroom were charming, with small handcrafted toothbrushes by the sink. What inspires me about Hobbiton, and about set design in general, is the incredible attention to detail. Every single element, from the tiniest brushstroke to the deliberate weathering of wood, is designed to make these places feel lived in. It's not just about making things look old, but making them look loved, like they've been used and cared for over generations. As an artist, I really love looking at these tiny details. In the kitchen, there were baked goods on the table. They looked incredibly real, but were sculpted. The tour guide was more than happy to take photos of us and encouraged us to touch the items, sit on the couch, and really immerse ourselves in the space. It's inspiring to see how set designers use texture, color, and aging to create an authentic, immersive world. That level of detail is something I hope to bring into my own art, and it's part of why Hobbiton felt so magical to me. It feels so real because so much care went into making it that way. After exploring the house, we headed toward the Green Dragon Inn. As part of the tour, you get a complimentary drink. I went for the Sackville apple cider, but they also have a Girdley fine grain amber ale, an Oat Barton traditional English ale, or a non-alcoholic Frogmorton ginger beer. These are exclusive to Hobbiton and can be bought at the gift shop. Immersive experiences like this are so important for creativity. Being able to walk through a physical space that feels like it was plucked straight from someone's imagination is a rare opportunity. It's so easy to get lost in all the little corners and feel like you're truly stepping into another world. There is also a range of snacks available at the dining hall and some restrooms to the left of the bar. At the tavern, we saw Pickles, the Shire's only official resident, a shy but sweet cat who occasionally lets you pet her. She's about 16 years old, so a senior lady. Please be gentle if you pet her. Even though I've lived in New Zealand for a long time, it's only recently that I've gotten into Lord of the Rings. And that's all thanks to D&D. When I started playing, I began to see the Lord of the Rings as the ultimate D&D adventure. The journey, the characters, the epic quest, it's everything we love about a great campaign. As one would expect, my husband and brother are huge fans. They've been into the Lord of the Rings for years, and now that I'm finally getting into it, it's brought us closer. One of the unexpected stories from Hobbiton is about Sammy the Seal, who made the pond near the Green Dragon Inn his home in 2021. The staff and visitors were surprised, but they ended up embracing him as a temporary resident of the Shire. Sammy eventually moved on, but he became part of the lore of Hobbiton. The staff still talk about him fondly after all this time. Next to the inn, there's a little blacksmith's shop with an anvil and some tools. On our way back to the gift shop, we spotted a cute fishing nook and one last view of the inn. Even if you're not a huge fan of the books or movies, the attention to detail here is stunning. If you're planning to visit Hobbiton, I highly recommend going in autumn or winter. The wait times were much shorter and the tour groups were smaller, which made the experience feel more intimate and immersive. They also offer accessible tours with discounts for people with mobility, visual, audio, or mental impairments. So make sure to check their website for the best tour option for you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more creative content. I've got plenty more coming your way. Until next time. So that would have been our tour. Oh, good thing we didn't do it.
Oh, looks like a start of a horror movie. You see a face pop up.
Yeah.
What?
You're running other people's fantasy.
No, he's enhancing it.
Oh, cheese! Well, have a look at the cheese. The cheese is fake. Cheese is fake. Yeah, the cheese is fake. These leaves are spiky.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Are they real?
Yeah, they're real.
Look at
Sure. Yeah.
This is the one.
Oh.
Sorry?
Just tell you.
After everything you've done.